Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Blessing Adeotunoluwa and this is Let It Out. So last week we spoke about the absorbent mind of the child, and right now we just want to explain more the application and bring it, to life some more. So we have all these containers here, and they represent humans and the different colors they bring to life. This is the child right here. He's all innocent, he's all pure, looking all crystal, All he has are his inherent abilities. He's not just empty, but he has his inherent abilities. And here we have a foam wrapped in this innocent, looking mind, and goes right into the mind. It is right inside the mind of the child, and the child uses it to absorb, right? You can see how open the mind of the child is. So he takes in everything that presents itself around him. On the other hand, this here are adults, right? And you can see their minds are a bit closed, because they are no longer at the stage of 0 to 6 where they get to absorb. But they also have their minds where they reason or they criticize and, judge also sometimes, right? So right here, we have the school. This is where the child goes most of the times. He goes to school, he has his teacher, he has his friends and some people around him. This here is the home. The child is at home. This is the dad. This is the mom. This here can be the nanny, and this, the driver, or any relative staying around with them. This is the world. Right? We have the television. The television is also the system of the world. We have the television, we have the video games, we have the good, we have the bad, it is all in the world. And the child gets to absorb anything and everything that presents itself around him or her. Right? So, the child is here, like we said, and his mind is open. His mommy, his daddy, his mom comes in the morning and just speaks to the child. Hello, how are you? How was your night? I hope you slept well. The child is watching. He is absorbing as well, But how frequent do you do that to your child? We have most of our parents these days that are working class parents. They really don't have time for their children anymore, right? So the mom just does this, and that's what the child gets for the morning, right? His dad does the same thing. Hello, how are you? I hope you slept well. I'm off to work. I'll see you when I come back. And that is it. We have the nanny. Auntie Titi comes right here. She bathes the child. She makes the breakfast for the child. She gets the child ready. She speaks to the child while bathing. They are talking, discussing, and all of that. The child is absorbing. He is getting all of these images from his nanny. And the driver comes in the morning. He takes the child to school. He spends a little bit of time with the child in the car driving. While driving, the driver greets all his friends on the road. He also shouts, move the way, and the child is also absorbing all of these things. He's picking it up. The child is taking it in. You can see, even if I turn it this way, it's not pouring out. It's not pouring out, because that is what the mind of the child does. It stays Whatever it is you present to the child, it stays. The good, the bad, the ugly, it stays. This child comes to school. His teacher is right here, teaching him, all the principles, all the etiquettes, all the normal things we want our child to learn in school. And the child is taking it in. These are his friends. We don't know what they also got from home. We don't know how trained they are at home. The child is absorbing. He is taking it in, right? These are maybe his caregivers also in school. Maybe his crèche or wherever you take him to. He is taking it in. He has taken in everything. I'm sure you can see this. This is your child right here. He's taking in everything. Now he comes to the world, watches television, cartoon, where they are very intentional. I hope you know they are intentional, right? They present all the cartoon characters, everything, all the things they get to say these days, the good witch, the bad witch. They present it to your child. The child is taking it in. He goes also, maybe he's playing his computer game, his PS5, his PS4. He is taking in everything. So you see, the mind of the child doesn't really dictate what it wants for it to get into his mind. It's every single thing that you present to the child that he captures in. He absorbs everything. So from our presentation, you could see how the child has taken in a whole lot just in a day, right? Different images, different behaviors, different attitudes, right? So what do we do to get to erase those things or those images that our children have taken in, right? What we need to do as parents is to find a way to detox the child. I tell you, everything your child learns, if it is an image, then you have to be the one to present that right image to the child. If it's something he has heard, a word that you want to erase, then you have to be the one to say those words, constantly giving him the right words to say. In so doing, he hears you, right? When he hears you, he will get to repeat those words also. If it's an action, you will start to behave, or you start to show him or her that action that you so desire. In so doing, that is how our children will capture all of these images, and they will get to retain, and they will build their personality, they will become the man and the woman that we also desire. I'm not saying it's bad for us to have all the nannies or all our drivers helping us and the chef and all of that. It's not bad, right? But remember, what we're driving at is the content that gets into our children. So in conclusion, what we need to remember is that everything we do, it is words for words. Meaning, if your child has heard a word that you don't want him to use, then you have to be the one to present the right words, right? It is action for action. If you see any behavior or anything that your child is doing and you don't want, then you need to get to work. You need to present the right action so that your child can pick it up and start to do it as well. Parents, the world waits for our children, right? Nigeria needs these children. These leaders of tomorrow, the great minds, they are all in our homes, and we need to start now. Thank you, everyone. Please do subscribe. Bye for now.